Hi, and welcome to Lesson 2 of the Introduction to Resistance Training for the Grade 10 Physical Education program. Today, we're going to be talking about the body areas that we exercise and some new definitions that you need to know for your test. Let's start off by talking about the areas of the body that we exercise. Here on the left, you see a muscle diagram, and on the right, you see some common words or areas of the body that we commonly exercise in the weight room. It's important that you understand this diagram and identify where on the body these things are located. First, the deltoid, which is located on your shoulder. It is marked as number 1. The abdominals, or the abs or stomach or core, is located on the front of the body, and number 2. The back is, of course, the back of the body. It is located in number 3. The biceps, the front of the arm, is located at number 4. The gluteus maximus, aka known as the glutes, is located as number 5, aka that's your butt. 6 is the cardio. Cardio is exercises the muscle, your cardiac muscle, which is your heart. That is number 6. 7 is the hamstrings. That is the back of the upper leg. It is marked as number 7. The triceps are the back of the upper arm. That is located at number 8. Number 9 is the chest, which is located at in the front of the body. It is also known as the pectoralis major, or pecs for short. Number 10 is the quadriceps, and that is the front of the upper leg. It's located number 10. And lastly, the gastrocnemius. That is the technical word for the common nerd calf muscle, which is the back of the lower leg. Please take a moment to make sure you have written down and have the correct answers for this exercise. Now let's talk about some definitions. We have 2 words that you need to know: muscular strength and muscular endurance. If someone in the weight room wanted to work on getting stronger, it means that they're working on their muscular strength, and they're training to lift their muscles to lift a lot of weight or lift a heavy thing. The idea is how much weight that they can lift. Most people who are training to get stronger, lifting heavy weights on purpose. The intensity is going to feel very heavy, and it's used to get bigger muscles. Most people lift low amount of repetitions, meaning less than 8 reps to achieve this, and they have longer rest periods, so 30 seconds to sometimes 2 minutes, because it takes a lot of energy. So if you want to train for muscular strength, your weights have to be heavy, and the amount of reps you do should be low. If someone wants to train for their muscular endurance, it means they're training their muscles to work for a long period of time. How many reps can someone do? Notice the picture. The person is doing a plank. The plank, your goal is better to do it for longer. So training at using lighter weights and doing higher amount of repetitions, more than 12 reps, is better. People train muscular endurance in order to get toned or to do things for a long period of time. Now ask yourself, what kind of training should a runner do? A runner should probably use more muscular endurance for some areas of his body. What kind of training should a hockey player do? Well, some of it could be muscular endurance for legs perhaps, but maybe some upper body strength for physicality of the sport. So whatever type of training you like to do, whether training for more strength or endurance, your training and amount of reps and sets that you do is different. Know the difference between strength and endurance. Next is hypertrophy and atrophy. Muscle hypertrophy means that your muscles get bigger or they increase in size. The more you use it, the bigger they get. Muscular atrophy or muscle atrophy is a decrease in muscle size, meaning muscles get smaller. Muscles can get smaller if they're not being used very much, or an injury can occur. Sometimes when people break a bone and it's wrapped up in a cast, when the cast gets taken off, the muscles is usually quite a bit smaller because they haven't been used. So the more you use them, the bigger they get and the more blood flow the muscle can get to the muscle. So know the difference between muscle hypertrophy and muscle atrophy. The last definition you need to know is agonist and antagonist. Muscles always work in pairs. They have another muscle that supports the same movement. So in this exercise, in this picture, you'll notice a bicep curl. On the left side, you'll see a bicep is flexing and contracting their muscles and is pulling the arm up to your shoulder, doing a bicep curl. The bicep in this exercise is called the agonist, which is the main muscle that's being used, the primary muscle mover. So a bicep curl, the agonist, is the bicep. It's in the name. The tricep is relaxed on the other side, and it's used as a support role, so it prevents the joint from falling apart. The antagonist is the opposite of the primary mover. So in the picture on the left, you see the bicep is flexed and contracted, and the tricep is relaxed. So the bicep is the agonist, and the tricep is the antagonist. On the right-hand side on the picture, you see the bicep is relaxed and the tricep is flexed when the arm is fully extended. So in the right side picture, the bicep is now the antagonist and the tricep is the agonist. So to summarize, make sure that you know the difference between muscular strength and muscular endurance, muscular hypertrophy and muscular atrophy, and the difference between an agonist and an antagonist. Also, make sure you understand the muscle diagram and know it. That will be a big part of the test. Know what areas of the body we exercise, and you should be able to label them on the correct places. Have a great day. We'll see you in lesson 3.